G'day everyone and welcome back to SouthRidge Monaro build. Here we've got the Brembo brake calipers here set up with the stickers on now. Everything's looking good. So we're just going to now fit up the brake pads, putting the pins in, making sure everything's got the grease there as well. And just in preparation so we can actually bolt this up to the Monaro. So I'll just do a little video montage. We'll just go through installing all these brake pads. Hey, g'day everyone, and welcome back to another episode or the continuation of the Brembo brake upgrade here. So we've got the Brembo brakes here ready to go, and now it's time to install them. So sit back, watch, and let's see how these bolt up. We're just going to run through the brackets and anything that's related to getting these ready to go on there. So here we have the standard brake setup from Holden. It's just the PBR caliper setup from a V6 Commodore pretty much. Standard rotors, nothing special going on here. So we're just going to jump straight into this now, and what I'll do is I'll just try and show you a comparison of what we're going to be upgrading to. That is the physical difference for just the 4 pots here. These aren't massive, they're not like the 6 pots that you'd typically get. I like the 4 pots because it's not overkill. After all, it's not a V8 and it's not doing 1,000 horsepower runs or anything. And these, I figure these sort of give me a bit more fitment opportunities for different wheels. So I prefer these as a complete package for an upgrade for the Monaro here. That's the standard versus the upgrade here. As you can see, fronts are all done now, so now we're going to move on to the rear. I'm going to try and get it done today. Getting into towards the evening now, but there we go. Hey, so just got the jack under there now. So as I mentioned earlier, the rears are a bit more involved. So you got these adapters here to shift the whole handbrake mechanism out towards the hub of the rotor. So I'll have to fit them up first, adjust the dust cover, make sure it clears this as well, and then we should be able to bolt these up. I'll also have to brake system is now off. Calipers are off, rotors off, and you can see the old handbrake shoes are there, looking pretty average, I'd say. So now I'm going to show you what it takes to get this bracket onto here, which is going to be interesting. So I've got to modify the dust shield in here and around there, and then down here as well, just so we can clear the bracket around here, just in here. And that's about all the alteration you really need to do to the dust shield, but then there's also the brackets to bring this whole assembly out to about here. Good sort of 3/4 inch out.
G'day everyone and welcome back. So a couple of days ago I attempted to get all the bolts off this dust shield here, and what do you know, there was one seized bolt right there, and that pretty much put a halt to the whole thing. I would have had it done probably a lot quicker, probably that afternoon, but it was just this one bolt, so got stuck on it for about a day pretty much. Had to try and escalate things slowly without breaking anything. So I did the old cake it in WD-40, and I used penetrain and all that, and then I got sick of that, so I got this and started hammering into it and tried to turn it counterclockwise. That didn't work. Then I thought, alright, time for some heat, so I chucked a bit of heat on it just around the back there in the metal, just to help it sort of expand and try and break whatever's going on in there. That didn't work. So then I just went back to the basics and thought, alright, I'm running out of options here and I really don't want to have to drill and put a removal bit in there and go to all that trouble, and I'd have to probably have to remove this as well to get proper access. So I tried just jamming a socket on there, and because it was nicely heated up, it sort of just made its way on there real snug. And probably the combination of WD-40, the heat, and the constant hitting with this trying to loosen it up, then jamming that on, got this little sucker off. So now we can get back to it. So I'm going to set up the camera and I'm going to put the adapters on here to shift this forward, and then we'll mount the caliper. So let's just get into it. So I've now cleared the inside of here. I actually just used a simple stone cutting wheel here. Just lightly went in there just to clear it up a bit. It really only needs like a millimetre or two, if that. So it's just a tiny little clearance there, and that's done the trick. Dust cover has about a good 4mm clearance to the disc when it's seated. So I'm just going to leave it as is. I don't think it's really needed to be removed. Like, you don't need to remove more material on it unless like your dust cover's been bent up and it's fouling the disc, then maybe replace it. I'm sure other people have an opinion on that, whether you should remove this lip here, but I think I'll just roll with it as is. I guess I'm going to be the one that's going to find out what the issue is, if there is one. So let's press on and get this caliper bolted up, the disc on and the caliper, and go from there. G'day everyone, so that is a wrap. These are installed now. As you can see, relatively simple to bolt up, a little bit of modification here and there. I'll have to now bleed this system anyway, so I'm not going to include that in this. It's pretty straightforward. So next time you'll see this will be some images of it with the wheels bolted up and on the ground, and we'll take it for a spin. So I'm just going to do some close-ups. So that's pretty much a wrap for the Brembo brake upgrade. So everything's now done. Front and rear, it's all bled. And now it's time to take it for a drive in this upcoming weekend. So good thing is, this weekend we've got a car show to go to, so I'll be taking the car out there. It's a Monaro one, up at Erica Monaro car show. So yeah, I'll shoot some footage of that, see how we go. Might maybe even interview some people if they're really keen to show their car on the channel. But just sort of take it as we go. So I hope you enjoyed this mediocre video on the Brembo upgrade here. Overall, pretty happy with it. So as always, please do like, share, subscribe, comment, leave a comment. You know, I know this isn't the most high production YouTube channel out there, but I do plan to improve things as I go. And just getting that feedback is, you know, that'll be amazing. So please do like, share, subscribe, comment, leave a comment. Let us know what you're looking forward to about this type of build. Obviously there's a lot going on, as in like I'll be probably doing this for some time because it's just I've got so many things that I want to do to this car. So yeah, please do comment, leave a comment. Until the next episode, please do take care out there on the roads, and look forward to showing you the car shows coming up next week. Alright guys, take care.